broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Woo. Yeah.
Huh?
Woo.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. You know me. All right.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
We need someone in a drum set in the back.
We do. It'd be awesome.
True.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another AfterBuzz show for Wet Hot American Summer. We are on episode 3 tonight called Activities. We have Diaphragm sharing, Chris Pine, John Hamm, and 2 amazing guests.
Woo.
We have Thomas Barbusca and David Bloom tonight.
Yeah.
All right, I'm one of your hosts, JJ Jurgens, and you can follow me at Twitter on JJ Jurgens, and I'm joined here tonight by my co-host.
Matt Ritter. You can find me on Twitter, MattRitter1 or MattRitterComedy.com.
And down on the couch tonight.
Well, I know, we're on the couch.
It's a full house.
Yeah. I'm Hayley Clover. You can find me on Twitter at Hayley Clover.
Hey guys, you can find me on Twitter at Kanika Lal.
And now for our very special guest. Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Go ahead and tell us your names, like we don't already know, but where they can follow you at.
All right, my name's Thomas Barbusca, and you can follow me on Twitter at Thomas Barbusca.
And I'm David Bloom, and you can follow me on Twitter at David H. Bloom.
All right, so we have the Burp King of Westchester.
Yeah.
And we have Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
This is awesome.
Together.
Yeah. All right, well, let's just dive on in and we'll talk a little bit about the episode quickly first before we jump into some more questions for you guys, for your fans out there. So lots of things happen in this episode. So first we see Beth and Craig, and Mitch is now dead, so they think, and they're on their mission to save the camp.
Yeah.
I love how serious the mission is.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
like I love that they didn't even they're just like they're in this mission world, you know, like a very serious that becomes, you know, saving the world kind of mission. It's great.
My favorite thing that Wet Hot American Summer does is even when they're trying to be dramatic and serious, they always put in like a little one-liner that like, makes it funny. Like he says, "Just try harder," and she goes, "What is that? The Avis thing?"
I know that too, yeah.
And she's like, "Because that's their campaign. That's the Avis campaign." And then they just keep running. It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
It is great because it's like that's what makes the whole scene tick, you know, like that, like the serious tone, and like David Wain and Showalter always know how to nail that one little thing, you
right?
know? It's like how do we make this super serious running through the, you know, field thing like crack everybody up who's watching it.
Yeah. What's also fun about this episode, this storyline, is then we also find out Jonas is not exactly who we've all thought he was. We see more about his military background.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to work with him at all?
That one
Directly?
scene.
Yeah, we did one scene where it took place
In the cafeteria.
in the cafeteria, and Jonas was there. We didn't actually have like a conversation with him, but
Okay.
he was
He
in the
was
cafeteria.
he was there.
He was there feeding us food.
He was like in his moment. You know?
I don't know who you guys are like the biggest fans of. Like I'm like the hugest Chris Merloni fan. Like
I love
like,
him.
The thing,
great.
like just the fact that he could just be a cop who's like super serious on SVU for like 20 years, and then he can just turn on a switch and be as funny as any of these actors.
Right. I mean, his monologue during the whole, you know, him going back in his past to find the code is just so funny. I mean, it goes through so many stages of somebody's life growing up, and I just thought it was like amazing.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
I also love where like his relationship with Molly Shannon had. Like, that's such a ridiculous storyline. Like of all the ridiculous storylines, that one is just out of control.
Yeah, and
you
then
know?
he's always having to convince himself of it. You know, even at the end, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm engaged to." You know,
Yeah.
like-
I love Gail.
yeah.
I love the timeline, you know, I mean, that's what's so great about this show is that they just decided to make this all happen in one day.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, all of your stuff, you know, the relationship between you guys, like, that whole cycle happens in literally minutes, hours. Their whole his engagement, marriage, then the other stuff that happens, other marriages. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How long did you guys have? Now, talking to you before, you've told us that you guys knew each other through the auditioning process for other projects, but actually being on this project, how long did you have to work together to try to figure out like how you were going to play these guys?
Probably. I mean, it took us literally an hour to adjust. Like, I've never played a bully before, and I never intended to. But
What?
literally,
This is a bombshell. When we met you here, I was like afraid of you.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. But I just jumped right into it. I didn't know I had that in me.
You should become a bully. You're so good at it.
No.
I'm doing an anti-bullying campaign. I'm doing a pro-bullying. No, I'm kidding, guys.
But you're more known as the burper, though,
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
the
he's-
mean guy. So I think you overcompensate,
Yeah.
Well, and later this episode, or AFTERBUZZ episode, we're going to have a little burping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're wrapping it up with that for sure.
Yeah.
The burping king of AFTERBUZZ.
Yeah, we've been very much thinking about this since we started this panel. Like everybody on this panel has been waiting for your arrival to take down the Burp King. I don't know. I'm scared.
I might have a bad moment.
I know. There's a lot of pressure on this now.
I might have a bad moment.
Can you burp?
But David,
we might have done that on purpose, maybe.
David's got some redemption.
Yeah,
on the
David,
line.
I don't know about you because you in the show, you obviously were not a good burper, but I'm sure maybe in real life you could just outshine all of us.
Should I?
I think you have a secret.
I think you should eventually.
You're getting a second chance
All right.
to take down the Burp King. You gotta take it.
Come for you.
Since we're on like burping and stuff like that, you guys have some good pranks, and I mean, you make fun of him for pooping his pants.
Yeah.
How about
Best
in real
part of the
life?
episode.
Any embarrassing moments? Any pranks you pulled that are funny?
Yeah, actually, hold on.
Why am I not surprised?
Scenes. Whenever we were doing the burping contest, we had the old 80s drink, so like the thing.
The tab.
The
You
tab.
pull it up. You pull it all the way
Pull
off.
it all the way off. And whenever I pulled it off, it literally went all over his shirt. It was just water. It went all over his shirt. And then we had to wait 40 minutes for it to dry.
Oh,
and it was
no.
just
They had me-
water.
They had me stand out in the sun and be like, dry quick. We need to shoot the scene.
They didn't have a hair dryer anywhere, or like a
just
different
stand in the
shirt,
burning
or, like,
hot
no
sun.
fans
Just
at
stand in the
camp?
burning hot sun until you get tried.
or maybe just a second shirt that's exactly the same.
Yeah, true.
You're coming up with some good ideas here. You got
Thoughts?
some good wardrobe ideas.
Thank you.
Visionary.
Oh. Well, okay.
No.
I forget what we were talking about.
We're talking about pranks or any other like.
You know, I went
funny-
to camp. This was a horrible one. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of an atomic sit-up.
Uh-oh.
This was
No.
Does that have to
what
do
is
with a
this
mix
one?
of a sit-up
It's
and an
really-
atomic wedgie?
It's grosser. So this counselor would tell you, "Oh, I bet you can't do this sit-up with a towel on your face." So he would press it down on your face, and then they let it go while somebody else
man.
is squatted down in front of your face. That's an atomic sit-up.
Oh, wow.
I shouldn't have told these guys
No,
that.
yeah.
I should not be
man.
passing this down to a new generation.
I have a similar one.
All right, let's hear them
Oh,
all.
God.
Oh my gosh.
I actually learned this from my older cousin. It's called a poo dollar.
Oh, I got one.
I don't know
Go
this.
ahead. I have a poo one too.
I don't know this.
So apparently this is a new topic. So you actually poop on a dollar bill, and then you put that face down, so someone thinks they found a dollar bill on the ground, and they get really excited and go and pick it up. But when they pick it up, there's crap all over the back of it.
All right, now that we're on that,
Yeah.
you open it up.
JJ,
I have
get
another
it.
one which is technically called a SHIT burger, but we'll call it a poo burger
Oh,
for
God.
tonight. Poo burger. So you drive through the
excited.
McDonald's drive-through. You order a hamburger, and then you in your car you
Oh my God.
take the
Oh, God.
patty off, and then you poo on the bun, and you take it back in and say, "I'm sorry, my burger is not cooked, sir." And that is
Oh,
called
God.
doing a
Did you
poo
actually
burger.
do that, or just
I will
heard of
not
it?
say whether I did that or not.
You know what? Now I
but-
believe those McDonald's employees deserve $15 an hour. That's at the very least.
You can also, we actually did not deliver it back to McDonald's because we thought that was rude. And I one time worked at Burger King, so I felt sorry for those people. Would not, but we may or may not have dropped it off at some of our other other high school guys' houses.
Front door flaming.
Yes,
that
Billy
one.
Madison.
Yeah, that's a good prank.
Love it.
That's what you guys can do
Yeah.
this weekend when you're bored.
Yes.
Your parents are
Your
going to
parents
kill
are never
us.
gonna
Or for,
let, yes.
for season 2, it's like the second day of camp or whatever season 2 ends up
Well,
being.
David,
Yeah.
I do want to ask you that whole scene where you had to poop your pants and then, you
Yeah.
threw your bathing suit in the woods. What was that like playing such a ridiculous
Oh
scene?
man, it was fun, but it was the second day of like our shooting.
Okay.
So I got there before everyone else, and no one else was there while shooting that scene. And I hadn't met Hayley, who plays Amy, yet, and I only met these guys once. So I was like very new to the situation, and the first thing they're like, "All right, go run in the woods and crap your pants."
So it was a little embarrassing.
The thing they had me focus on was hitting my mark.
Right.
All these thoughts going through my head, just hit your mark. No, but it was fun. It was.
Well,
like,
you played a very, I guess, shy, nervous, and kind of like awkward kid that
And
just cracked
lovable.
the pants
Yeah.
really, really well. I mean, that scene was
Yeah.
so funny. I was like crying tears when I watched that. It was hilarious, especially when he comes in dressed as
Miss Patty Pancakes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you. This is awesome.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about that too. What was the relationship with, like Cooper, who always had your back and, was there for you? How was that?
Oh, it was really good. I mean, Michael's hilarious. He's really nice, and I feel like Kevin and Coop's relationship was pretty good because Coop, Kevin expresses his dislike for camp when he runs out of the bunk, and Coop gives him the advice for the burp contest.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have a good relationship because Coop's like you said, has his back.
I'm probably wrong, but I just feel like with these comedians, especially Showalter, do they ever kind of on set kind of just change the way that they originally had the scene or the line, or give you guys the freedom to do that? And then if so, are you kind of learning more of the art of improv, or I'm kind of asking you two questions here, but first the improv section / second, how has that challenged you as actors, as young up and coming actors?
It's been really cool to work with them and have them the improv, and it's definitely made me see you don't have to stick by every little guideline. You can improv not anything you want, but there's a lot you can improv. In the first scene where I'm first introduced, a lot of that was improv. Not all of that, but
half that show was definitely improv.
half the thing was improv.
Half my lines
But-
were definitely
Oh,
improv.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you did have a
You
line
read-
that you improved after something. What was it?
I read that too.
Okay. It's the first scene I had.
Yeah.
And whenever I was yelling at him, and then Coop walks in, and then he says, "Drew," and then I screamed, "What? I like doing stuff like that."
Yeah.
I just,
improv?
that was improv.
Wow.
Yeah.
It just came to you, I guess, right? And they kept it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just because, I felt like he just walked in, he said Drew, and then he left. I was like, man, maybe I should put that in there. Maybe they'll be cool or something. Or maybe be funny.
Yeah.
And I guess it is.
Oh, man,
that works.
That first scene was really the one. I mean, that was wow, who are these kids? These kids, we were like, wow, these kids, because
you totally don't expect that.
Well,
at all.
I think it was partly because you guys are in a show with the best collection of comedic talent on the planet. I mean, were you intimidated at all by that?
I mean, you're gonna be intimidated if you're working with Bradley Cooper and Amy Poehler, but I felt instead of having intimidation, I felt like it was a great learning experience to work with them. We did a scene with Paul Rudd, who is hilarious.
Yeah.
And it felt
I'm
like it
so
was,
jealous.
I know. He's the nicest
so
guy.
He's so nice.
Yeah, I
When
can
we were
imagine.
in the makeup trailer, our first day, literally our first hour in, he came in and introduced himself. And then he
That's
just
so
started
nice.
talking about his wig.
That makes me love him even more.
Yeah, it's just so weird how the young actors, the cast, is just as strong as the old actors. So I praise you guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's fun for us too, who are fans of the movie. You didn't know the campers; it was just all about the camp counselors.
Yeah.
So it's fun that they brought in a storyline now where we get to learn about the actual campers.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It is. It's such a nice layer. It added.
She got really excited about that.
The impending burp contest is making everybody nervous in studio.
On edge.
All right, I'm fine. I'm cool down.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You good?
Alright,
No,
Good.
yeah.
Should we talk about what else happened
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
episode and activities?
Let's go ahead and talk about some of the relationships we see brewing a little bit more. We have some fun stuff with Donna and Cooper and the gifts that she gives. Just him.
She's so thoughtful.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Very
she really put thought into every gift she gave everyone.
And what she said too.
oh yeah.
Oh, something different to everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What is
Poor
it?
Cooper.
What is
She
it?
said,
She said, "I'm really happy that I can share my truth."
Yeah.
Share my truth. Oh
Yeah.
my god. He really took that to heart too. Coop really took that one to heart. I was sad.
And he just keeps forgiving her. Every time, like, oh,
A shofar is a
God.
nice gift, though. I mean, I'm a Jew from Long Island, and we had quite a few shofars in my house in the day, and that was like a fun thing to do, to try to see if you could blow the big tekiah
Yep.
gadolah. You know about that? You know about that?
I get him.
He's a member of the tribe over here. Huh?
We should have brought one tonight. She brought it
Oh,
in.
we should have brought a shofar. Oh,
What are
man.
you thinking?
I think I may have one in my apartment. I do just like to mess with the neighbors occasionally. They're like, what is that crazy sound? And like, it means that the Babylonians are coming to get us. Or something.
Oh, so
I also like how each time Coop and I forget her name, Donna kissed. The kids are like right there.
yeah.
I love that because you don't see it right away.
Exactly.
The camera
Yeah.
angle is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's really fun.
Yeah. Well, then we also have Blake, who gets jealous because Andy's flirting a little too much with Katie. So we see him actually come over to the camp in this episode and
Yeah.
kind of try to stake his claim on her.
Double pop collar and all.
I think it was triple. Was it triple?
I might say probably
Was it quadruple?
I think it was
pop?
more than
I think it was
It was outrageous. That's what they do too.
No
you know, the
way.
Showalter Wain brain
Yeah.
goes, okay, what's crazy? Popped collar, triple pop. No. Let's put 4 collars on this
But
guy.
it's so funny because when I was in middle school, like that actually was the thing to
Oh,
do.
pop
You
collars
wore
were
like
huge.
2
That's
pop
true.
collars.
Have they come back?
No.
Nope.
No.
Pop
They should
collars
never
not cool?
come back.
What is a cool like dress style now?
Good question.
Now it's like the Yeezy look.
The-
It's
oh,
like the really long, like
Shirts.
long
kinda-
shirts?
Yeah,
Long shirts.
kind of like the
Jeans.
hipster.
the homeless look.
The homeless look.
That's spot on.
That's
Yeah.
good. The homeless look is back in.
But
huh?
with like cool kicks though.
Yeah.
You're rocking a tie. Do you rock a lot of ties?
I really don't.
No.
I just decided it's a special occasion.
I mean, the real question.
we
The real
like it.
question is, did you tie that knot,
Good question.
Or does it clip?
or does it clip?
Uh-oh.
My brother's 25 and still does not know how to tie his tie. If that makes you feel any better.
Okay.
It's always going to be a challenge, is what
it's
she's
gonna be a
saying.
And well, and what I'm saying is learn from my brother's mistake and learn how to tie a tie.
And then when you finally get to figure out in your 20s or 30s, if you're lucky enough to figure out how to tie a tie, then people go, oh, this wedding's black tie only, and then you have to tie a bow tie. And the cycle begins again.
Yeah.
Right.
It's rough.
Or just have your girllearn learn how to do it.
Yeah.
First, too.
Yeah, it's rough out there.
Like in these life tips we're giving you.
Yeah. We're
Just
setting him
like-
up for success
setting
here
him
at AfterBuzz.
And then you can teach us how to act.
Yep.
Yes.
exactly.
Cool. I teach you how to burp too.
We'll see about that.
We're getting there.
I want to talk about things, but I really just want to get to the burping
Yeah,
contest.
when is that going down? I'm getting nervous.
I think I need
It's
a
going
little
down
more
at the
soda.
end. I think we got to
Yeah,
close
we
it
gotta-
out with
yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
Like we really
Yeah.
got to prepare. And
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I think I need a little more soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
fill
you're
her
cut
up.
off.
Oh,
He had a can. Cut off.
One can cut off.
You're trying to catch up with him.
Oh my god, this is crazy what's happening in the studio right now. All right. Everybody's in a weird place.
Speaking of weird places, so we see finally the weird rocker. We see Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm so
casting
glad
call.
it's him. Yeah. Hot.
So we hear the story. So Lindsay's getting all excited and determined as JJ tells her the legend of the rocker back there. So we know she's going to be all about that one.
So oh, go ahead.
No, I just love when he was telling her the story. She like pulls her typewriter out, and like no one notices she's like flipping the pages. That was hilarious.
That's so
It's like today on our like usually we just like record on our phones, but like typewriter the 80s.
That was great.
Speaking of the 80s, you guys have to wear those 80s short
Oh,
shorts,
yeah.
don't you?
Actually, I didn't mind it.
Really?
Maybe that'll come
I got
back
to wear
as a trend.
jeans,
He got to wear
The kids
jeans.
wear the jeans
and it
outside.
was winter and really cold,
So
and
you
I got
were-
to wear jeans.
It's
you were
funny
happy.
because he had more of a bully look than I did. Like my other castmates, since I was the main bully,
Yeah.
I had like the nerdiest attire. The kid who plays Ravi, Josh Douglas, he had the coolest outfit. He had like the bandana, the jean jacket.
Yeah.
He did.
He was your muscle if you needed it. You know, that's
Yeah.
what was going to happen there, probably, right? You know what's funny about sleepaway camp? So I did go to sleepaway camp, and I this is like totally true to my life. One of the things about the rocker thing is I feel like every camp had like some weird celebrity or something that lived nearby these camps. Like I remember we took like a hike. And somehow we got lost, and I think we ended up at like Bob Seger's house or something. It was really.
What kind of camp did you go?
Yeah, no, like I'm telling you, every camp was like within a 5-mile range of like a 1970s rocker.
I feel like most camps. I went to sleepaway camp
Yeah.
too. It was so much fun. But they always had like the legend of whatever.
Serial
There was
killer,
always, like, a story.
Cropsy. That
But they
you guys
were
know
never
Cropsy
true,
is? He killed
hopefully.
everybody.
Oh.
You never
He
know.
killed everybody.
Well,
at
now I
camp.
do.
Yeah.
So you guys, no, neither one of you went to camp, right?
No.
I did.
Oh, you did go to
Yeah,
camp?
I did.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
How was camp? Yeah.
I went to a camp, couple it's far from here. It's called Camp Alonim.
Uh-huh.
I went there for about 2 summers, and it was pretty good. My first summer was nice. I had good friends. My second summer was not as nice because I just wasn't feeling it. But no, it was fun because I'd never been to summer camp before, and when I first got there, I was like, please take me home. I don't want to be here. Like Kevin. And then
That's funny.
But after I went there for 2 weeks only at the beginning of the
That's still
summer.
a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
But I eventually at the end I didn't want to leave because I loved people in my bunk. My counselors were great. Everyone was great. But it was just I'm really glad I had the experience to put into the character of Kevin.
Wow. Sounds like almost exactly like the beginning of your character. And you can never recapture your first summer anyway. So that's second summer is never as good at sleepaway camp as the first one. That's really funny.
What was your favorite part about camp?
Oh man. My favorite part about camp.
The girls.
I was just about to say that. I've never been to camp, but I know that's the best part.
One night we all got, because we were like 12, 11, we all got really sneaky and we snuck out of our bunk to go sleep in this really nice cabin where we were not supposed to go. So we all had to dress. He told us, okay, everyone dress in black, and we had to sneak past the head counselor who walked out of his room.
Wait, who said this? Some leader who?
Our counselor.
Oh, your counselor.
Our counselor told us to
God.
dress in all black. And this was at the end of
going.
this night we called bunk night, which was this crazy night where we did everything fun. And then, so we had to hide behind there, go through the bushes, and we were on this the big sports field, and then a car comes, and we had to duck behind trees and trash cans. But the cool part was we made it. They gave us candy, and we all slept in sleeping bags. So it was pretty cool.
That was worth
Yeah.
So you guys thought you were sneaky, but they had planned the entire
I
thing.
feel like me and my friend,
It was
my friend were
planned
saying,
to get
"Oh,
away."
this is totally planned." Because there's no way we were that sneaky.
Oh, that's fun though.
Yeah.
Those are the things you'll always remember.
Yeah,
in school.
exactly.
Did you guys, we were talking a little bit about outside, did you guys sort of bond with your whole, crew of camper actors?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
You guys staying in touch? Are you guys?
Oh, yeah,
You're probably
definitely.
doing a lot of interviews,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a crew.
Well,
yeah.
we've learned from past guests that the actual filming itself was very quick.
Yeah.
So you didn't have that much time together.
No,
but we
it was
definitely-
about 2 months.
2.5 months.
2.5 months.
And it was on and off filming, but we definitely had enough time, on and off set to
Hang
get
out.
to know each other. And
What
hang
kind of stuff did you guys do on their downtime?
out.
We went to Starbucks a couple times.
Yeah, we did.
That's one heck of a camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We did school a lot.
We did school a
because
lot.
it
We
was
had that
January,
bonding time
February.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, the life of a child actor. Yeah, we did some school.
Starbucks and school.
We don't go to school, we do school.
We just do it on set,
just
man.
do it.
Yeah.
Man.
We don't have to go to school.
You guys want to do some school now?
Yeah.
We got an hour to kill. Let's do some school.
Were there any of the cast members from the original movie that you guys got there and were kind of starstruck by, or I would call it fangirling, fan-guying?
Well, at first I was I always get starstruck for 3 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Who doesn't?
Thomas.
Chill out.
And then I'm like, what's up? pretending not knowing who they are.
So I'm Thomas.
Thomas, who are you? I'm Bradley Cooper.
Like,
who is that?
I love that. He looks away. He shakes Bradley Cooper's hand.
I know, right?
So sad.
oh, but that was cool.
That was cool, man. It was cool.
Cool. I wanted to ask though, like when you did audition, did you guys think you got the role? Like, how was the audition process for this? And then were you confident, or were you just like, you know what, I bombed that? Like, how'd you feel after it?
Well, the first one, it was actually only one audition. I went in.
Oh, so you killed it.
Yeah.
Then the second
I went in 5 minutes later. I was pinned. And
Wow,
then the
5
next
minutes
morning,
later.
What does that mean?
They
all of
like
us
hold you on
non-actors.
date.
Yeah.
Let him tell you.
Yeah, it's when two actors or more, they both love you, but they have to choose one,
Okay.
basically. And I booked it next morning.
Good for
And,
you.
But you-
I same. I had one audition, but I had actually worked with David, the director, before on a NBC thing, a pilot that did get picked up. So I went in there and I read and one audition, and then a couple days later, it wasn't 5 minutes, but it was a couple days later, they said, I got it. Like, my mom was telling me, like, oh, you're pinned, they most likely want you, and then I got it, and then after that, just was really cool.
What is that feeling like? That's got to be like, oh my God. Like, I figure, like, my reaction would be to run around the house or, you know, whatever.
Well, when I first auditioned, I had no idea what it was, because I've never seen the original movie, and I didn't think as many stars were going to be in it.
Yeah, me either.
And then I watched the movie. I thought it was hilarious, and
And you were like,
Didn't
wow.
one of you watch it like the night before set? Which one was it?
No,
I watched it the day I booked it.
I watched it. I like a couple weeks later. I watched it. I felt so left out. You guys were talking about it. I'm like, oh,
We're
I have
all
to watch
talking
this.
about it on set. Remember this? Remember when Paul
Like,
Rudd?
so funny. I'm just like, yeah,
sure,
so
whatever.
funny.
How
I
has
was
the
thinking in my head, I gotta watch this.
How has the aftermath been now that it was this huge thing and you see how big it is for everybody, like now doing the interviews and all the, just being at that level? What's that like now?
It's awesome. It definitely is. Getting a lot of buzz from that. We're definitely getting a lot of buzz from it.
you guys are so hot right now.
Yeah.
So hot.
Yeah, you guys,
Pencil.
So
you guys are on
hot.
fire. Guys are
Yeah,
on fuego.
my Twitter is blowing up with Burp King of Westchester.
Yeah.
Burp King of Westchester. Thousands
much
of
fun.
tweets saying
People
Burp
really
King.
like that.
Are you getting a lot of ladies fans?
Oh my god.
It was the age I had those pictures on my wall, you know? Little heartthrobs I liked. Yes. Yeah, you got some good game now?
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he just says,
I mean, please,
hey,
look at Thomas.
do you want to go to the
Bradley
movies
Cooper.
with the Birth King of Westchester or not?
Yeah.
Your lives are set.
Yeah.
Seriously, from here on out.
Have you gone back and, I mean, I want to know, you know, so that was the first time you saw Wet Hot American Summer. Like, have you, like, there's so many other hilarious movies that these guys have done. Have you gone back and seen anything else? Like David Wain, like, he has so many other funny projects. Have you been recommended any of those other ones? Like The State, they had a sketch group like him and Showalter and Wain. You guys should go watch that.
I saw an
Oh, you
episode.
did?
I thought it was
Okay.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that now.
You must. You must. It's like your homework.
What did your parents think about the original movie? Because it's not the most appropriate subject matter. Did they care at all that you were going to be in something like that?
They did until they saw Bradley Cooper.
And your mom was like, you're in.
Go for it. I don't care what you do. Bradley's in it.
As long as you get me an autograph.
Bradley and Paul. Those are big stars, Thomas. You can do whatever you want.
That's like a mom's dream. Bradley Cooper and Paul
Yeah.
Rudd
Yeah.
together. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'd have to be supervising my son on set if that were to happen.
Yeah, no. We were standing on set whenever we were doing the wake scene, and we see my mom, his mom, all the other moms sitting there fanning themselves, looking at Paul Rudd. And I'm like, Mom.
Well, and especially in his cut off jorts.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just had a hilarious visual of all the moms just
I know,
staring at Bradley
Like
Cooper
this.
and Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, awesome. Let's talk a little bit about your guys' like where you came from. I know you're from the East Coast and you're
I
from
am
here.
From here.
Yep.
Born and raised.
So tell us a little bit how you got into the acting world.
I started about, I was 8 years old. I really didn't think like, oh, I was going to be an actor when I grew up. I kind of, actually, I didn't know, but I did plays. My parents forced me to sign up for plays at my school over the summer. I did that for about 3 years, and my dad, who's been in the business a long time, he knew agents, so he helped me get an audition with an agent, and then he thought I could do it, and he was right.
That's good.
It just kind of went from there.
There. Cool. Yeah.
Did you like it when you first started, even though your parents forced you?
I didn't like it at first, but then as I started doing like the rehearsals, I got really excited because I did it like 5 plays of the span of 3 years. Like each year I do the same play twice, but and every year my parents would have to force me again because I'd forget how fun it was. But no, I had a really good time.
Good.
Thomas,
Oh, okay. I zoned out for a second. Yeah. I started off when I was 3. My sister was in a show. She was in The Starter Wife. She played Deborah Messing's son. I can't talk right now. I kind of got
You're going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas,
It's
get it
getting hot
together.
in here. It's getting hot
Get it
under his
together.
collar.
Sure.
He's
My
getting hot
drink
under
is
the collar.
flat.
Excuses already.
I know.
Blame it on
I
the
know.
drink.
And then I got jealous of her. And then I got into it. And then she got jealous of me.
So jealousy is
Sibling
what got you
rivalry.
into
This is
acting.
great. You have a little sibling acting rivalry, huh?
I actually stalked you, of course.
Oh, okay.
Both of you, obviously.
Awesome.
But you and your sister are like twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Oh my gosh.
Give me some makeup and some long hair.
Or she can
Thought he
cut
was gonna
her
say
hair
something
either
else for a
way.
second
Yeah.
Thomas
And,
in really high heels.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever, or have you talked about maybe doing something together? Or is it like too much jealousy you want to be separate?
We did a Build-A-Bear commercial.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, what bear did you build?
Build a monkey.
All right.
Built a
Yeah.
monkey.
That's like the manliest Build-A-Bear you could choose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It didn't air. But that's okay.
It's a memory that counts, I
It's the
guess.
memory that counts.
And now you have another pretty cool project with Seth Rogen, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I'm working on AMC's Preacher not this fall. 2016. We finished up a couple weeks ago in New Mexico. Dominic Cooper plays Preacher.
How awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
And you had lots of snakes out there, I
Yes.
read. How was that?
Scary. Yeah, definitely. There was farm dogs running around, just random dogs running around the field. We were in the middle of nowhere in Albuquerque. And there were sandstorms every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we all had to jump on the ground and like...
When the
Great.
sandstorm comes, you just go down.
Yeah.
And, like,
I had to
out?
do it so many times, I
Oh my
probably
God.
lost like 5 pounds just jumping on the floor.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, you could start a workout tape in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Sandstorms.
Sandstorm
And running
workout.
from snakes.
Sandstorm cardio.
Yeah.
Sandstorm burpees. Yes,
I'm not gonna lie, New Mexico has really good sandwiches.
Wow.
What kind of
Good
sandwiches?
tip.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's this place in Albuquerque right across our hotel. Can't figure out the name, it's gonna take me too long, but they had the best sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
What's
Like
your
what kind of
go-to?
You wouldn't
sandwich?
think, huh?
It's like everything.
Just everything.
Not everything, but like, ham, cheese, everything, roast beef, turkey. I like to put it all on there.
Yeah.
Puts it all on there.
I like to
Chicken
call
salad.
it a mean sub.
The mean sub. That's the
mean
Drew,
sub.
The
that's
bully
Drew
sub.
right?
Yeah.
Drew sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to give you your name. You have to go back there and tell them to put your name on that
Yeah.
sandwich, you know.
The Barbusca.
The Barbusca.
Oh,
that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Fucking sub with
Hey,
everything.
can I have a barbusca with fries? That sounds like a catchy
Yeah.
sub.
There you go.
Market that.
I will.
But if you have to have everything on it, you've got to have like 12 sauces on it as well.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it has to be dripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Barbusca.
That's
It's a good sandwich.
It is. It sounds like a really Italian sandwich.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he's Italian?
Delicious. I am Italian.
Yeah, you got a good
100%.
Italian name, 100%
Sicilian.
Italian. He's
You look
Sicilian.
Irish.
Sicilian.
Yeah, you can
You look very Irish.
Irish, not Italian.
No, not Irish at all.
It's
Yeah.
the hair. It's throwing us off.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
That's okay. I'm Italian. I got the white skin too. Doesn't make any sense.
David, where are you from originally?
Here.
Here.
No, like your
Like-
ethnicity.
My ethnicity, God, it's tough. My
It's
parents.
mixed.
It's everything.
Like
it's everything.
Polish, Czechoslovakian,
Yeah, it's like,
German.
my mom's side, there's Russian, there's like Romanian,
Oh,
there's
wow, okay.
Polish, and my dad's side, it's mostly Russian. Like most of my like great grandfathers came from Russia, but There's some which is now Ukraine. So yeah, it's a lot of the.
So you'll take the Russian sub.
He's got the great Jew curls. I love
There
it.
you
He's
go,
got the Seth Rogen. You know.
I got the Jufro.
Yeah, he's got it. It's great.
Own it.
It's great.
It's awesome.
It's great. I love it. Is there anything else that we have to talk about?
Well, we could
John
just mention we did see, so the Falcon is now activated at the very end of the episode, so we get a sneak peek of John Hamm joining.
Wait, can we talk about Michael Showalter as President R. Reagan?
Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah.
Those punches. I was like, oh.
Also hilarious.
Yeah.
It goes on for
When
like
he gets the phone.
way too long.
Way too long. Yeah, I know.
But that's the comedy.
I know, that's amazing. It's the best. You think they when do you? I always wondered when they cast who. Was John Hamm a
total?
All right, we've cast this thing, but there needs to be one final just over the top thing. And they're just hey, John. You want to come in on this thing?
Just want to come in, man.
Yeah, we'll just make a role for you. It's an assassin. Yeah, you want to be an assassin?
Well, and he's so funny. He burns that convenience store down just because those kids are trying to steal from that.
Yeah, and then 3
guy.
episodes later, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Victor runs in.
But it's the same day. If we,
it's like an hour.
Day.
Right.
Yeah, I laughed pretty hard when he just burned that place to the ground.
Yeah.
Or when he has to get his, secret, his instructions from the president, and it's one of those manila folders, and it's
it's in the usual place. He was just above the phone box.
yeah.
Opens it. It's just a picture of
And it said to the Falcon
them
from
Reagan. And it's just them with the gun thing, whatever it's called, the scope, on their heads.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the entire season. I'm trying not.
You're slow rolling it, huh?
What?
Oh no, I'm
Not
neither have I. I'm
not
only on-
because of that. Just because with this show, it makes it hard not to talk about every.
yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
I have to take
When
it
we're
show
hosting
by
this,
show.
we're always jumping ahead.
Yeah.
And people are guys, you didn't talk about episode 3 enough. I'm sorry, we're trying to get into a
That's
burp
because
contest.
Exactly. Speaking of, I think it's that time, people.
And how are we going to do this?
All right, so we have our judge.
Yeah, but I might participate.
Oh, okay, no judges. You know what? We're gonna let.
Still judging.
No. You know what?
You're
You're
judging?
gonna.
That's
No,
kind
No,
of
you can't participate and
No,
judge.
I'm gonna do a
Listen,
voluntary.
I'm gonna make
I got it.
participation.
They judge the fans.
Either they judge or that works.
Judge, you guys back there judging?
Is there any soda
All right, we
that's
got
not
judges
flat?
in the booth.
Is there any soda that's not
scrambling.
flat?
Thomas is scrambling.
You gotta
Thomas
do
should
this
go
without.
last because he's the burp king, so the king gets to go last.
All right,
Should we just do it like this? Or
Okay, I'm not going
Can we
first.
do the worst
Should
goes
we do it this
first?
way?
Yeah,
We'll do it
let's go this way.
I want to get over it because I'm the
I actually am standing for this. I'm getting
running out of
serious, so I can only get out of this
I'm
chair.
also gonna blame it so I'm running out of soda.
I don't know if I can do this.
All right, time to swallow our own saliva. So I can
The
do
pressure.
that.
I'm just getting nervous. Oh my
So
god.
first up,
Are you nervous?
are we ready? Are we ready? First
I
up?
need to live up to my potential.
Yeah, you
It's
have
okay
to.
if you
All right, here we go. Do we do a drum roll?
Okay, just to let everyone know, Kevin and I are the same when it comes to burping.
David Bloom, here you go.
All right.
Yeah!
Nope.
Nothing? No. You got nothing?
Oh, you're just practicing.
You're
You're
just
like,
practicing.
Baby.
You got something?
oh, this is the most fun I've ever
Yep.
had on a.
No, Kevin's actually better
Ken's
than me, surprisingly.
Nothing?
I don't know if I've got anything.
Oh my
either.
God.
You
This
can
is-
jump in if it comes back
If
to
it
you.
comes
We'll
back
let you.
to
We'll
you.
let you.
All right.
I drink too much.
All right, can I get a drum roll from the... That was...
Not bad. Oh, okay.
There it was. That was the whole
That was
thing. That was
pretty-
pretty good,
Pretty
right?
good, yeah. Did a series of burps.
All right, another drum roll,
Shoot.
please.
Hayley?
I know it's
Was
hard
that a
to
snort or was that a burp?
Demonic.
I think we have a front runner
right.
now.
That was kind of demonic. I got kind of
Yeah,
scared.
that was. I actually thought her head was gonna start spinning for a brief second.
All right, guys, you have to really
All right.
Start
Here we
crawling
go.
on the floor.
hold
upside
your
down.
ears very close to my little sound I'll be making.
Good.
Wait. Oh, no. Wait, I think I have it.
Nice, there we go.
I got something. Oh god.
All right, hold on.
Now,
I'm
you
very upset right
said
now.
you said that you could burp the alphabet back in the day.
You know what I'm going to try to do?
You can.
I'm going to try to attempt to burp the name of the show.
All right.
We'll see.
J.
Don't make me laugh.
JJ.
Oh, she's got a stance and everything.
Red Hot American Summer. Oh my God!
You're kidding me.
I hope they can do a split screen of my reaction and what she just did.
Amazing.
You just earned like 10 more points in my book.
I don't know
Burp Queen.
All right, here we go. That was, by the way, that was. I didn't know she was going to be able to do that.
All right,
That
what
was
I'm gonna do
amazing.
is
Now, finally, the moment that you've all been waiting for. The
what I'm
Burp
gonna do.
Kings.
I'm gonna burp the ABC.
Wow!
All right,
trying to one up you.
Tell us when you're ready. Are you ready? We'll let him keep going if he's still got it in him.
Yeah.
No.
He's done.
Oh my god.
That was impressive.
We were
More soda.
we were gonna let the fans choose, but I think there's a clear winner.
I think there's a clear winner.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You got a
There's
challenge?
no other burp king.
No.
But
there's now a Burp Queen. We've got the Burp King and Queen of Westchester right
I'll
here.
come back when my soda's full with soda.
That
Or I mean
was-
when my fridge filled with soda. My
That-
soda's filled with soda. What?
Oh, it's by Thomas Barbusca. I'll come back when my soda's filled with
When
soda.
the soda's filled with soda,
Hashtag
the
that.
I
king
just
will come
know-
back. He'll come back for you, my queen.
I will come back. I will retrieve my title.
Yeah.
When
no.
you get older, will you take me to prom?
Yeah, the Burp King and Queen. Gotta be reunited.
Yeah.
Never mind. I felt it, and I was never mind.
I just know that when we all get in our car after trying so hard,
It's gonna
we're all
come
gonna
back.
be like, seriously.
Somebody's gonna need to clean my
Get stuck.
dashboard later.
Because they get stuck. They just
Yeah.
stick in there
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
Yep.
Like trying to shake it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
got
had an
it stuck
interview
in there.
last week, and they made me do a burp, and I couldn't do it. The minute I got in the car,
Huge.
it sounded like Godzilla. With his my mom literally almost crashed the car. She got so scared.
My favorite
Awesome.
burp in movie history is Elf. When he drinks that entire 2-liter and then
Yes.
burps and then he's like, oh, did you hear that?
That's all time. Mine is Revenge of the Nerds booger. That's mine. But well,
Did you guys hear that burp?
Who was that you now?
is that you?
Nice.
The Burp King is back, baby! The Burp King is back!
Nice job.
The Burp King's back.
We need air five. We need to have our fans tweet us your burp videos. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
And then we can king or we can crown a
Twitter
fan,
winner.
a Twitter king.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Like
so
this.
That's a really
tweet
good
us
idea.
And hashtag
Yeah.
What Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
AFTERBUZZ and
ABTV. What Hot American Summer.
King, the burping king of Westchester.
Burp King
Yeah.
of Westchester.
Yeah.
Burp king of Westchester.
Beautiful.
It's just that nobody realizes that I'm the burp king of Westchester.
Oh, they know.
Oh my god, now I'm like,
Now they know.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
don't get yourself too pumped, all right? You just that burp wasn't in the contest.
You know, I mean, she's been waiting for you to show up here. She held that burp in for 3 weeks now. That was,
I was practicing this summer since they said, emailed us about you guys. I'm like, okay,
you
yes.
didn't disappoint.
Training, Rocky music on in the morning.
You did not disappoint.
That's why I love you.
Yeah, no,
right.
I got thrown out of my house today because I was burping, practicing all day.
man.
And they were so monstrous that my whole family was gagging. That my mom literally took me and pushed me out the door.
She goes, you got to do this in the yard, son.
I'm
You gotta do
feeling
this
a
in the
burp
yard."
coming. Continue.
I got to be honest that I have had burp words on my resume out here in Los Angeles now for 15 years.
Seriously?
Wow.
And I
That's a
wanted
real
to
thing?
audition and have the opportunity to do that. It took this long. So
We
you,
call that
you
kismet.
fulfilled my dream, my Hollywood dream tonight.
Aw.
Burp King. Yeah.
JJ.
Cute.
All right, any more burps for the night? Or are we wrapping this up?
We're wrapping it up.
All right.
Wrapping
I'm
it
going to
up.
save mine for the car.
All right, yeah.
All right, once again, where can everybody out there follow you guys at?
Twitter and Instagram at Thomas Barbusca.
And Twitter, Instagram at David H. Bloom.
All right, and you guys?
Matt Ritter 1, or you can follow me around West Hollywood where I hang out with my French bulldog.
I will do that.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Hayley Clover.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Kanika Lal and Instagram at YouCanHaveItLal.
And I'm at JJ Jurgens on Twitter and JurgensJJ on Instagram at my blog, tomgirl.tv. Thank you guys so much. Thank you two so much for taking the time.
This was awesome. Was this your most favorite interview that you've done? Nice.
Yay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you here again next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.